What is up, everybody? And look what we got here, the Swagger 5. Okay, so we're gonna take it out on the trail, first time ever. Then we're gonna try this thing on the trail to see if it's trail worthy. So maybe we'll shoot down to the marina, or I mean, who knows? Maybe I won't even make it that far. You know, the range on this thing ain't that hot. So we're just gonna take it out for a while and see what gives. Here comes a train. As always, over this way, there's always a train coming. I'm gonna come back when I get back from the trail ride. I'm gonna shoot down here to the river, fly a couple drones. So maybe we'll have those videos in the future. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna hit the trail with the Swagger 5 and see how it is. And I am taking the Mini 2 with me just in case. You know, anything's possible. Things happen, you know. Ooh, there's a lot of sun out today, believe me. Okay, let's start the app up. I mean, I'm gonna try to get, you know, what I do in the range test on this thing, 6-point-something miles. I think the marina's 3 miles away, so maybe we'll make it to the marina. Okay, so we'll try to get to the marina. See, I couldn't tell. The screen on this thing is so bad, you can't tell what's what with this thing. You know, you can't tell if it's even turned on or not. You got to be in like a real super dark area. To see if the screen's working. Okay, so when I hit them little shadows right there from the trees, I could see the screen. So it does have a full charge. I did charge it. I mean, this is not a bad riding scooter. It's just a real budget scooter. I mean, this thing was $199 to my door. I think it's in the 3rd speed, I think. And the 3rd speed on this thing, I think, is 15 miles an hour. It says I'm doing 12, or no, there it goes. On that, I got that speedometer going right there. It says 12. Let me see if I can see what the speed is on this thing. Okay, here we go. We got some darkness over here. Let me see what we got here. Okay, I'm in the 3rd speed. This thing's just not that fast, that's all. It is what it is. I mean, for the money, I couldn't beat it. I mean, that girl had this thing forever. She had this thing a couple of months, I think. She drove the heck out of it, believe me. So I just got a text from my buddy Tom, and he told me his friend of his was downtown Pittsburgh doing something. And he said he saw these scooters everywhere. Cat's out of the bag on that deal. I pay about as much attention to this guy. I mean, I was polite, right? I said, oh, okay, sir, yeah. I'm gonna follow those rules. I see everybody in every kind of vehicle. That same day, earlier, before I ran into that maintenance guy, I saw two guys on motorcycles out on the trail. They had those little 50cc mini bikes, you know, but there was, I think there was pedals on them. Yeah, they rigged up some pedals on there. Now, when I was flying the Evo over here a couple of weeks ago, when I was flying above that old, you know, that old factory, all the stuff we thought was abandoned, but it's not, that it still runs, I noticed this big hole in the wall. And I was like, man, I wonder what's going on over there. So I'm going to take the Mini up and fly down there and take a peek into that hole and see what that looks like in there. Or the Mini too. Now, I'm not going to go inside of there because I'll lose my signal and probably lose the drone, so I'm not going to do that, but I'm at least going to go up to it and see what that's sporting over there. Hopefully they fixed the restroom that was over here and it's not tipped over. So if I have to take a whiz, I can at least get that done. You know, since I'm not hammering this thing full throttle the whole time, it might get more than 6.6 miles. I think that's what I got on the range test, 6.6 miles. This is the bad part of this trail right here, this little section. Oh, we got this hill. Okay, so here goes the battery up for this thing. Somebody knocked it down last week. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stop here and take a leak. Okay, so. Alrighty, I made it. See my stuff's still in there. All right. We're on our way to the marina. I guess we're gonna have enough battery to make it. We don't have a choice at this point because I'm going now. Tell you what, this Swagger 5, it does have some nice brakes on it. You know, it rides pretty good for solid tire. Well, solid tire in the back. There is not a soul out today, as you can see. Everybody's still sleeping at 10 a.m. I've been up since 3:30. Oh, there's one guy right there. There's one dude. Okay, so I'm in the shade here. I want to check the battery here. Okay, so I've got, well, it's still showing the 5 bars, so you know, the first one always seems to hang the longest on these scooters and bikes, and then once one of them goes, then they all start dropping. Here's Mount Everest right there. Yeah, this thing seems to be a little bit trail worthy. When I get to the marina, I will check the mileage. I forgot what it is down here to the marina. I think it's like 2 or 2.5 miles or something. But we're gonna see. But if I got some more juice, I'll head over to that little, over to that old spot, you know, where the testing center was. I'll head over there. I didn't bring my lock, so I can't go to that one place, but I can at least drive over that way. Okay, here's the marina. You know, people starting to wake up, get their bikes out. Here we are. The marina. I forgot to tie this bag on here. You see how far it is right to the marina itself from where we took off. 2.5 miles. Okay. So 1, 2. Okay. So one of the bars is missing. Yeah, one of the bars is missing. That's okay. Yeah, we'll just go to the end. Oh, wait a minute, I think they closed that. So maybe we'll just go up the hill over there. One thing I do not want to do is get stuck out with this thing. Okay, so the Swagtron. Okay, so the trail's back open, this part. So we can go to the end of this, which is right down here, just a quarter mile away. Okay, so we made it to the end. And I think that's going to be, what, 3 miles or something, or pretty close to 3 miles. Let's see. Hold on. .9, so it's like 3 miles. All the way from where I started, all the way to the end here is 3 miles. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna cut the video now, and I'll pick it back up later. Well, the Swagtron, Swagger 5 cannot muscle the hill. I think I've got 2 bars left. It went from 4 down to 2 in like a minute. Okay, so no doubt we're gonna make it back, so I'm gonna cut the video again. Now I can see, yeah, I got 1 bar left. If you can tell, I'll put the camera down there if you can see it. There it is, 1 bar. Boy, it went quick. Guys, it went from 4 down to 1 in like a couple of minutes. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. All right, guys, I made it back so far here to the old factory. And wow, the battery's giving up the ghost. Let's see, we're gonna 5 miles. That's what we've went so far, and I don't think it's gonna make it to the 6. I don't think it's got another mile in it. I might be walking this up. There it went. It just died. There it is. So this thing won't even go 5 miles. Or this thing will go 5 miles now. After, you know, when I did the range test, you know, it made it 6.6. And that was beating it. I mean, that was going wide open. So, after I get the range test, I let Melanie use the scooter for a couple months, and she drove the hell out of it. Okay, don't get me wrong, that's what I wanted her to do. You know, I wanted her to get used to the scooters and then wind up getting her own, which she did. She got the Hover 1, so she rode the hell out of this thing, and probably charged the battery whole shitloads of times, so that reduces the power after a while. So yeah, so now it's only got a 5 mile range, and that's not even pushing it. I was riding slow here. I wasn't even going fast. So I've got to walk a mile to get back. So yeah, that's fun. This is the first time or the second time I've ever had to do this. The other time was coming back with Ivy. So yeah. Yay! All right, I'm gonna cut the video. Okay, let me give you an update. I'm still walking, so I'm gonna have to walk that mile. I tried to get it to go. I shut it off, let it rest for a minute, and shut it back on, but it's dead. So, wow. Walking these suckers back's not that much fun, I can tell you that. I'll probably be throwing this sucker up on Craigslist here when I get home. It's just like the Kugu. I sold the Kugu. It basically did the same thing as this on the trail, on the range test for it. Yeah, it was great. You got 13 miles, 12 and a half miles. I don't know, it was really great. When I took it to the trail, it got 6. In the gravel trail, you know, the soft gravel, it got 6 miles. So I sold that the other day. So I'm probably gonna get rid of this one too. All right, guys, let me give you an update. I'm almost back. The scooter still won't run. Just have to go around this corner right here, and I'm here. Wow. Holy tamale. So I had to actually walk a mile back, which, to be honest with you, seemed like 5 miles. I'm not lying, okay? It seemed like 5 miles coming back. Wow. Oh, mercy. Okay, so we made it back here. Thank goodness. See if I can cut through here and save a couple of steps. So I'll put the Relive app in there, or yeah, when we get back, we'll stop and look it over to see what it's showing. Well, that's really going to kill the overall time, because you know, your average speed, my average speed is probably going to drop way down. Okay, let's check the app out real quick. 5.7 miles at 50 minutes, which is pretty bad. Okay, so let's just finish that out.